As you, a little bit of a slow start, kind of like the other night, but you found your way out of it pretty quickly and then really took control. Why were you guys able to be as effective as you were once you started scoring for basically the duration of the game?
I feel like our preparation, our coaches, they put us in good spots to score points and stop them on defense, and I feel like that helped us just propel our offense.
Yeah, at first I think we were just playing a little too ahead of ourselves, not really following with the game plan that Coach put in for us. So I think, once we got back, came together as a team, and started, going through the game plan, I feel like, things started coming, baskets started coming easier for us.
You both had plays where there was a loose ball and you ended up diving back for it and trying to get it. I can't remember if either of you got it. Both of those seemed to really fire up the team and guys were coming after you. What did you guys maybe show tonight from an effort standpoint, and how did that help propel you guys today?
I just feel like it was something that we preached on at halftime, that our effort was a little down, and that we weren't playing hard enough, I feel like. So it was voiced, and we came out and we responded to it, and I feel like that was really good for our team.
Kaleb, what were you thinking when you were looking at the loose ball?
When
you run toward the loose ball?
Well, I got to go get it. That hurt, though, but I had to go get it.
DJ, you had another you had those two passes. Is that something that comes natural to you? I mean, because it looks special from outsiders, but is that something that's just natural for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes naturally now, but I think one thing, my teammates are running the floor very well. I mean, it's given me many options, to get them buckets. So they did a good job of running the floor, and I just did the easy part and hit them when they were wide open. So I think that's good credit on both sides there. I'm running the floor and me pushing the break too as well.
DJ, I know these two games, one opponent has been, probably a little bit better than the other, but in both of them, you do seem just kind of poised out there. I know, freshmen are going to encounter new things. Maybe you don't make the perfect play every time, but you just talk a little bit about how you feel like you're seeing things through your first two games, and if you do feel, I don't know, any more comfortable than maybe you thought you might coming in.
No, yeah. I mean, when I first got here this summer, it was hard for me. I struggled in practice, had a lot of turnovers, and, played out of control and stuff like that. So I kind of learned how to play watching C.J. Walker, run the point. He does a really good job of being poised. But I just kind of watch, and every day I just continue to work on that, and now it's coming naturally, and I'm starting to still have my exciting plays and still kind of playing with a lot of energy, but yet still controlling the offense and getting the guys that are hot and need to score.
I know all of you guys are only worried about what happens here and how you guys can try to win basketball games, and I'm wondering for you, DJ, if you pay attention at all to other freshman guards around the country. I don't know if you stack yourself up against them or just because, there's some guys out there right now who have had some pretty good starts this season.
No, yeah. I mean, I was lucky enough to be able to compete with a lot of the guards. So, I'm good friends with a lot of them, keep in touch with them. So, those guards I've played, all those freshman guards are really good players, and I know that too. So, I'm not really focused on their play. I know they're good guards. They're going to do their thing. But I'm just more focused on, helping this team win games. I'm really, motivated to get this team going. I think we have a really, special chance at making a long run here. So I'm really just kind of looking at this team and what can I do to, help improve our record every day.
DJ, when you get the ball in transition opportunities, what's your mindset? Where does your head go? Because you seem to be able to push the ball up the floor pretty well.
Yeah, I just try to use, my athleticism. I try to just really, when I go down the court, I'm looking to score right away. And then if the rim's open, then I'll go score. But if there's a defender in between me and the paint, then I'll look to my left and right. And if I got guys running, which I usually do because, like I said, our team's really done a really good job of running down the court, then, I'll hit them first. Because I feel like for me, I'm a pass-first guy. I like getting my guys involved and then, letting things come to me on the offensive end.
Hey, Kaleb, when we talked to Coach Holtman on Friday, he said that you two were having conversations about, how Nikola Jokic is kind of used for the Denver Nuggets and kind of comparing that to how he wants to use you this season. I guess, what do you see in his game that, I guess, you can implement this season?
Just as being a floor general, from the top of the key and elbow situations, being able to spray the ball out to shooters and find cutters and stuff like that, I feel like it's something I really looked at and kind of analyzed in his game, trying to put in mine.
So do you ever think you're going to be in a situation where you're running the pick and roll like he does?
I don't know if coach is going to put me in a pick and roll situation, but hey, if that's what he wants, that's what I'm going to do for him.
And then DJ, for you, what's the advantage when you get the rebound on the defensive board?
I think the advantage for me when I get the rebound is, I mean, it takes a little time just to catch the ball and get the guy from the big guy. So when I get out of the board, I want to run right away. And I think that, saves a lot of time, and I can get down the floor faster. But also, our bigs can run down the floor instead of, having to rebound. When I get the rebound, they can run down the floor and post up. And, we can get them some touches inside. So I think it opens up a lot of things on the offensive end and transition opportunities.
You guys got these first two hurdles, first two wins this week. I'm just wondering, Wednesday, top 10 team coming in. What do you feel like? Feel like you're ready for that? Just your level of excitement after getting through this first week and have a major challenge like this early in the season.
I feel like we're always excited for our next game, next opponent. Like you said, it's a top 10 opponent, so it's going to be somebody, a team with probably more talent, more stuff like that. But I feel like it's about us. If we come in with the right mindset, work hard these next 2 days, and really prepare and just listen to the coaches, I feel like we'll be in good position to win the game.
What was it like playing without your brother, by the way?
It was different. But, I mean, he gets bumps and bruises. He's a tough guy, so he's going to be back here soon, and we're going to be right back on track.
Yeah, DJ, just your thought. You got a little taste of the high-powered game against Cincinnati, but to play great guards from Villanova, that's kind of the engine of their team. Just the challenge you guys as a team are going to be facing on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good team, well coached on both sides. So, whatever game plan coach has for us, we're going to follow through and do it at the best of our ability. But we know we're going to be put in a good situation, and hopefully be in a good set to win the game.
And Kaleb, just real quick, the little coach talked about how your team really excelled with ball movement in this game, and it's like a hallmark of what you guys do is making the proper read, making the proper play was the way he described it. You had 5 assists today, I think a cross-court pass for a 3 and different things like that. Just what's going through your mind in terms of getting the ball to people in positions where they can make plays?
Coach told me that I'll demand a lot of attention. I see that on film also. I demand a lot of attention from defenses. So just being able to find my teammates, I feel like it's a big thing for me and my team, and things we can sell in them hitting shots and then me finding them on the perimeter. I feel like it's really going to help us further down in the season.
Thanks, Josh.